The last and the final room on this deck, and this is the smoking room. It is pretty similar to the other entertainment lounge over here that we've got. A couple of chairs, carom board, and we got a speaker over here. And like I told you, posters are abundantly placed all over the ship, so it's all good, perfect. And as you can see outside, that is our lifeboat over there. So this is the B deck, guys. And now let's move on to the C deck. Okay, so now we're heading to the C deck. The C deck basically has your ship office. It has a provision store room, and you've got the gym over there. So heading now to the C deck, and let's check that out. Even here, this details, like they have paid so much attention to this. Right now that is red in color. This is orange. So the next label here will be orange in color. I just like how much detail this is. So coming to the C deck, this is the ship's plan. It's called the capacity plan. And as you can see, we are this part. This part is the accommodation. So we are right now at the C deck, and let's move forward on top, upward actually. Okay. So let's see, this is the first thing that was open. So this thing over here is the ship's office. A lot of computer screens, I know, but it's needed. Every one of them is needed and super important. Okay, so let's start simple. First things first. This is called the anti-healing system. That is when the ship is healing, like we are loading and stuff like that. You just use this, that will automatically balance it out with water. So your ship is almost every time it's upright. This is for the gas. So these are alarm panels. These are the fans for the cargo holds. So all cargo holds and other spaces fitted with mechanical fans will have. We can use it from here. This is again a fixed gas sampling system. Then we've got this. This thing is called the loadicator. So loadicator is where the chief officer will check his plans and will check how the loading is, discharging, everything. So anything related to cargo, it's done on this laptop over here. This not laptop, actually it's connected to the laptop. So yeah, this thing over here, this machine over here. Okay, so moving on. This thing is also like a loadicator. Also what it's doing is, so we have this panel over here, as you can see. This is where we do the ballasting and deballasting. As if you have seen my older videos of the duct keel, that is when I was doing it manually. Like I used to go down the duct keel and manually open the valves and everything like that. This over here is like heaven. You just sit in this office, and with a couple of clicks, you can open any valve you want over here. So life's easy over here, much easy. And this is called the BWTS. BWTS is basically ballast water treatment system. So you take in water or you take out water from the ship, that thing will always filter it out and make it safe. So there's no problem with ballast exchange. If you're in shipping, you'll understand what actually ballast exchange is. I won't get into detail into this video, otherwise it will make it too long. It will make the video too long. So this is it, guys. This is the ship office of this ship. And yeah, actually that is, as you can see, that PC is where I do my work. So I'll just show you that also. Okay. So this is the PC where I do my work, and this is the files that I handle. It looks a lot. It's easy once you get on board. The first time I even seen these files, I got on board, and this cadet is like, these are the files you have to handle. I was like, what? Yeah, so it was bad. I was like, I want to go home. I won't be able to do this because I hate paperwork. But yeah, over time I've just got used to it. Anyways, let's head to our next place, the gymnasium. Okay, I'll switch on the light. And this is the gymnasium, guys, over here. A table tennis. You've got football, couple of equipments. That's it. This is our gym over here. We still got to add some more equipments, but for now, since we are back to back doing ports, we are busy with ports. so no one comes here much. Once we get our long sailing, then after that we might add some more equipments. So some of the equipment is still lying in the deck store. So once we set sail, so we are going to, after Abu Dhabi, we'll do a couple of more ports in Gulf, and then from here directly go to China. So that's a 20-day sailing from here. That's when we'll set up this entire gym. Basketball. We have not yet found the pin for this. Somewhere in the entire store it's got lost. So this is it, guys. This is the gym over here, and let's head to the next place. So the next place is, yep, this is the conference room of the ship, and here all the meetings and other stuff happen. So this is not much used nowadays, but yeah, there is a place like this. This is all the ship's plans, as you can see. So all the ship's plans and manuals and everything is placed over here. And we've just received some more water, so for the time being we have kept some water over here. Yeah, for that being said, this is the entire conference room of the ship. And moving on, next, let's see what we've got. Just switch off the lights over here. So this is just a common toilet over here, and let's go out and check what we've got. Okay. So this is the sea deck, as you know, and this is the crane where we pick up our provisions. So we use this. There's another one on the other side of the ship, and we use it to pick up the provisions. And this is the city of Abu Dhabi over here, the port of Abu Dhabi. This is our lifeboat over here down. So let's go to the other end of it, and let's see what we've got. I'll just lock this first, because as I told you earlier, we need to keep all the doors in the port locked. So heading to the next place. Okay, so this place is always locked. I will just open it for you guys now. And yeah, this thing here is the provision store of the ship. All our provisions, basically ketchups and oil, masala, सब कुछ है यहाँ पे. Biscuits, you name it, all provisions over here. This is the provision store of the ship, guys. I will just change the cam so you can see it better. Yeah, this is it. You can see all kind of masalas over here, chilies, spices, ketchups, some sweets. यहाँ पे सब स्वीट्स ही है. यहाँ पे गुलाब जामुन, रसगुल्ला, सब कुछ है. कोक, स्प्राइट, फैंटा, पेप्सी. वहाँ पे पेप्सी भी, आई कैन सी, या पेप्सी. Some water, biscuits, lots of them. Lots of biscuits over here. These biscuits, when we went to India, when we were doing the Indian ports, we picked up from there because many people like Indian biscuits. And most of the biscuits, as you can see over here, are all picked up from India. सबको देसी बिस्किट्स ही पसंद है. बिस्किट्स है यहाँ पे, सॉस, देन सम ग्लूकॉन डी, सम शेक्स. यहाँ पे रूह अफ़ज़ा जैसा ही, क्या है ये, देन न्यूटेला है, jams, like I was telling you. So yeah, this is, I think, the pineapple jam, something new that we've received. Cornflakes, Maggie, favorite. Especially the second officer loves to eat that when he's at the night watch. सब second officer को पसंद है ये. So yeah, this is the provision store, and let's move on to the next store. सामने ही है. This is the cold provision chamber. So we will just go over there and I'll show you what's there in that. So yeah, this is the cold provision chamber, and we've got the different rooms over here. As you can see, this is for the meat, this is for fish, and this is for vegetables. So let's start with vegetables. I'm not a big vegetable fan, but let's see what we've got over here. Okay, so this is the place where we keep all our vegetables. It's kind of cold over here. So as you can see, onions, potatoes, some juices, cheese, butter, some more juices, some fresh watermelons and papayas, bananas. These are all the vegetables also over here. Some tomatoes, guava, eggs. So this is it. This is where we have all the vegetables on board. If this place goes bad, people are going to make a noise. So before the temperature goes high, I will just close this. Okay, not left anything behind. Huh? Okay, so this is, next is the fish room. And so this is where we keep all the fishes. Let's see what we've got. I don't know if it's clear. One second, huh? Okay, so my lens is fogging up a bit over here. We've got different kinds of fishes over here. That's the white snapper fillet. Many fishes. We got crabs and everything. See here. This is the crab. This is prawns. I don't know what is this. Okay. So this is the fish room over here, and let's move on to the meat room. So there is actually a jacket kept over here because it's kind of cold inside. So moving on, this is where all the meat is kept, and we've got even a couple of ice creams over here. Okay, so they've just received the provision. That's why they must have kept it here for cooling. Some cheese and this is lamb. Some more cheese. A lot of cold cuts. Over here. And I'm heading out because it's super cold. Super cold in here. I should have worn the jacket. Okay. So this is the staircase which I was showing you earlier. From B deck to A deck you can come. So this is the staircase to go to galley. So Chief Cook can easily transport his food stuff from here. And that's all for the C deck. Let's move on to the D deck. Let's go. Basically the D and E, F, G. These are all the decks where people stay. So nothing much over there to see. I will just do a quick walk of this first. Yeah, so now we are in the D deck, and like I showed you over there, you can see the color is yellow. On top it is slightly grey, so we go to the next deck, the color of this will change. Super attention to detail. So these are mostly all cabins over here. I'll be soft because people are sleeping. So this is the E deck. These are all cabins, cabins. This is the laundry. We still got to set a couple of machines over here. So for now we have set 2 machines. 2 more machines will be coming. We still got to set a lot of them. And yeah, this is where people wash their clothes. Let's move on to the E deck from here. Yeah. So D deck, heading up to the E deck, and you see the color over here, and you see this This is what I'm telling you about. So this is the E deck, and this is where my cabin is. So we've got a couple of cabins over here, and now what I'll show you is this locker. Let's go. So all cabins only over here. Yeah, so I'm come to that locker which I was telling you about, and let's go inside first. Okay. So this is a locker where all the stationery items of the ship is kept, and as you can see, we've got all sort of equipments like pens, we've got whiteners, some clips over here, some books, again some more pens, markers, highlighters, glue. Then we've got some cables, some printers, binoculars are just kept over here because all this comes under second officer. Even the navigation equipments come under second officer. So he just kept a couple of equipments over here, and these on top are all files and other filing related stuff. So this is where all the papers and pens and everything is kept. This is just one store dedicated to him. There's another store under him that is for PPE, that is personal protective equipment, and let's see if that is open, so I will even show you that store. This is all for the E deck, and let's move up to, I think the F deck and the G deck is the same, so it's only cabins over here. People will be sleeping right now, so I can't show you the cabin. The master's cabin and the chief engineer's cabin is actually different. It's large. Even the chief officer's cabin is large, but they're sleeping right now, so I will just move directly to the main thing, the navigation bridge. So let's go over there. Okay, by the way, I will just show you out of my cabin what view I have. 1 second. So I'm just heading to the door that is near my cabin, and I will just show you the view that I have got from here. So it's kind of the same. It looks kind of the same from here. We've got the view of the city, and this is a bit more at the height. So on top is the chief officer, chief engineer, the master, and other cabins on top. So this is E deck. This is where I stay. This is my cabin. I just after this wall actually. It's my cabin. And right now, because the containers are in front, so my view is kind of blocked. But anyways, whenever I want to chill outside, I come over here, or I go a deck on top. So on top, I'll show you. I'll just directly maybe go from here on top. So this is one good place to sit and chill over here. This is just one deck above the deck which I stay. And we also have a punching bag over here. So you can see cargo is going on. And we've got a good nice punching bag over here. So this is the place sometimes I come chill out over here, just do some cardio on this. And when the containers are empty, this is a good place to just stand here, chill for a while, spend some good time. Maybe take your own coffee, sit over here, chill. So this is the F deck. Here we've got the cabins of the chief engineer. The second engineer and the chief officer. Chief engineer and the captain's cabin is on top. So this is it. This is the F deck. And sometimes I even take time lapses from here. So I just keep the cam over here and take a time lapse forward. But now since we have got containers, I won't be doing that anything. I won't be doing any of it. And on top, as you can see, the lights, that is a deck on top. That is where the navigation bridge is. This is the forward part of the ship. And you can see the Abu Dhabi terminal. It's called the Khalifa port. You can see over there, the Khalifa port. So I'll just go down, go from inside and lock the doors first, and then directly head on top to the navigation bridge